Hi.
Hello,
Welcome back. Jazzgrass.
to Jazzgrass
Gaming. How y'all
Um,
doing? Sound
right.
amazing,
So
right?
before the recording, we were talking.
Oh yeah, you
about-
had your old fucking "this is democracy."
Yeah, it was
manifest.
weird. It was weird. So sometimes when I'm in bed and like a little high, and I fall asleep. But just wait. Talk to you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And sorry, I'm still like recovering from a mild cold, and my nose is constantly stuffy still.
Oh man, you do sound better than last week.
It's still stuffy. It's still stuffy, and it still annoys the shit out of me when I'm trying to talk.
I felt a little
It takes
sick.
me like 15 seconds to swallow.
I felt a little sick earlier this week, and I was like, nah, just put some vitamin C tablets in that shit. Fight it. But yeah, you wanted to change the world.
I was falling asleep. So that's what I'm laying in bed thinking while I'm sleeping. What I like to do is I like to do some mental world building, and I've currently got this world where it's really chaotic because all the gods that we in this world believe in believe in that world amongst the humans. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you know that anime Danmachi, but even more chaotic.
I don't know that anime, but I can imagine that it would be a chaos.
But the system of governance is that like humanity does govern itself, but they are essentially expected to worship the gods.
Yes.
And the idea was that I'm like, what would it be like exploring that world, right, as a normal, regular guy? And I was thinking, and then I got to thinking, like, shit, man, this is a weird, because at some point it derailed into an analogy to how democracy has gone defunct, because the point of democracy was supposed to be that you could elect strong leaders that would do things that would govern, regardless of, free from corruption.
Yeah.
But
You chose the guy.
The system of democracy inherently incentivizes corruption, and incentivizes weak leadership.
Yeah.
Because politicians won't implement changes that might negatively, might be negative PR for them.
Yeah.
But so they might have to do something that's difficult, like that will harm the populace on the short term, but will be better on the long term, right?
Yeah.
And then I got into fucking climate change. I threw that into the mix. Climate change, climate disaster, as I refer to it. I was like, well, in order to avoid it, we need to make sacrifices. We are currently living like gods.
Yeah.
Which was interesting in the perspective of this little world that I'm building.
Yeah, because you gotta.
So it's like the perspective that I was world building is like a guy who is exploring a world full of gods, and then compares that to how humans live in our world. So we're the gods of this world.
Yeah.
And the humans in the other world are just humans. But we are in the modern era. We are living like gods at the cost of our future generations.
Yeah, that is the thing. We
need to stop living like gods temporarily, so that future generations can continue living like gods.
Instead of living like a god, we can live like a duke, you know?
Yeah, that's just, not even a king, just a duke.
Just a duke, you know? That's
humble.
good enough.
Sit down.
Peasant is too low, but duke? I think we can all live like dukes. We don't all have to be kings.
But yeah, I got into this whole mental tangent. And then my fan turned off, which means because saving electricity.
Saving the money.
So when I go to bed, I like to have a fan on my face.
Don't take that the wrong way.
We don't have any fans. All right, don't worry. But I like to have a fan on my face, and I usually set it so it blows for like 2 hours. Now, if it turns off, I know I have been stuck in my mental little palace.
Prison.
Or prison, rather, yeah. For like at least 2 hours.
You're like, ah, shit.
Oh no.
Can't find the key. I want to go to sleep.
But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty strong argument, though.
Yeah, I do agree. I think the whole analogy works.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, you can place yourself in that and be like, all right, how can we fix this? Papyrus. What do you think?
Who knew that we would play a game where we go on dates with skeletons and we would talk about
Trying to
like this ain't small talk no more. This is colossal talk.
This is talk.
This is
universal talk.
Yeah, this is fucking huge talk, man. Huge talk. Alright. So, you came back to have a date with me? No.
Yeah, sorry for letting you wait there for a second, buddy.
You must be really serious about this.
Oh, super serious, dude. I want to marry you.
I'll have to take you someplace really special.
Oh, take me to your special place. Do
A
it.
place I like to spend a lot of time.
Ooh, yeah. Take me to your fat castle.
Alright. I remember this. I love this. Look at him go. The way he walks is so silly.
He's so proud of himself.
Yeah. I love how they made it so simple but so expressive.
Yeah, it's
My house!
full of heart, this game. It's so much heart.
Oh,
Alright,
shit,
now let's just leave him.
Whoa! No way. No blue balls, my fucking ballless motherfucker.
Don't break his bones. Hey.
Welcome to Scenic My House. Enjoy and take your time. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm taking it that there's not gonna be any new...
I assume so, but there's golden couch to be found. Remember that? You can plunder his couch.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh, we gotta get that goal.
You touch the couch. It makes a jangling sound. You find a bunch of loose coins inside the couch. Why did I sound like... I sounded like Hank Hill trying to make a serious announcement, like on for the radio or something.
Come
You
here.
got 20 gold.
That's enough to buy me some propane. Alright, that makes up for gift drop. Yeah. Fuck you, gift drop.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Enjoy, take your time.
So, let's see. It's actually, let's admire his art a little bit, though.
A classic image. It always reminds me of what's important in life, see?
Bones. Alright.
The door is locked.
Oh, no.
You can't go into his room. I don't know how.
Wait, isn't there like something around the back? If I walk out, will he be mad?
Don't walk out, just to
Nah,
make sure. But
alright.
there is something around the back that you also cannot get into because you need a special key. And
Good to know.
I forgot how to get it. I'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out along the way.
I'll Google it sometime. I'll do a Google.
Google.
Or as I like to say in Dutch, even een Googletje plegen.
Even goochelen.
Even googelen. That's my room, see?
Ooh.
If you're finished looking around, we could go in and
Oh.
do whatever people do when they date. Wait, maybe there's something new on the television.
Ooh.
Go inside.
No,
No,
I
not yet.
want to check that. What we got on telly?
Oh, it's my favorite game show. It says stay tuned for a new program.
Listen. MTT. Wonder who that is.
But he says stay tuned for a new program.
Yeah.
So he's planning something. That's
Ooh.
foreboding, innit? Now that you
Ooh.
know, it's like, ooh. What? It's usually better than this. This is just a bad episode. Don't judge me.
The whole fucking show sucks. Alright, let's go in your room.
I love that though. It was really relatable. I always feel like that when I show someone like a video or whatever.
And
Or
they
like,
just
you
sit
know.
there silently judging
Man, you
you.
know what? That reminds me of when one of my old school friends came by and he changed a lot. And but yeah, he was I was like, my door's always open. But if I'm just chilling and you show up, like if I'm watching an episode of something, I'm gonna continue watching that.
Yeah,
right. I've done that with you. I've done it with
it's my own
Damien,
time, son of a bitch.
You know, I've done it with. But he shows up and you know, she's and I'm just like, yeah, I was watching an episode of Top Gear, so I'm just gonna finish watching that, and I'm just watching the episode, and it's just a regular episode, not a special or like a challenge episode, just a normal Top Gear episode. And he's just sat there, looking super bored because I already had my joint rolled, right, and there's a rolling tray right next to him on the couch. But he was only there because he wanted to smoke my weed, I think, because he just sat there bored as fuck. And then you know, eventually I was like, "You want to roll a joint?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "But I don't have any weed." And I'm like, "Okay, just grab mine and roll one for you and roll one for me." And he rolled the fattest fuckers he possibly could muster. And I think I'm secretly British because I just politely accepted it.
Yeah, because
and then just when he went away, I just was like, "Fuck it, I'm ghosting this motherfucker. This is
motherfucker's
stupid.
ghosted.
This is
because
fucking stupid."
when I show up here, it's literally I go sit down, I roll my own joint, and maybe roll one for you.
Yeah, I mean. Because usually when you're here, when you show up, I begin uploading and begin like working on the channel, whatever.
And sometimes it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll notice in the spelling.
yeah, you can tell by the way the titles are spelled. Oh man.
Anyway,
let's go inside
the room. Next time on Jazzgrass.
We talked a lot. Jeez.
See ya. Bye.